it's Reija and welcome to a new video, a new year and a new TBR game. I am going to be playing TBR Jenga with my partner, Vold, and we are going to be playing 5 rounds of TBR Jenga to determine my TBR for the month of January. And the idea is that I have created a prompt list that you should be seeing right now, and all of the blocks are numbered and the prompts are randomly picked to correspond to each numbered block. Now we will be playing Jenga, and whoever topples the tower will lose, and the last block that that person was holding is going to be the prompt, and the winner, the person who didn't topple the tower, will then choose a book according to that prompt. So I hope these rules are pretty clear, and yeah, let's get started. Also, if there is a red block that wins, that is going to be a double. So then we are going to choose 2 books. So, without further ado, let's get started. And the winner of the first round was the prompt Blue on the Cover. So, Vold, what are you going to pick? I have one request. Please don't make me choose Terry Pratchett. I am not ready for Terry Pratchett.
Why are you not ready for Terry Pratchett?
It's just the funny bone, you know. I don't have it in me right now to read funny books. I want drama. I want killings. I want darkness. All the things I wasn't ready for last year.
Did you read this one?
Neuromancer. All of the books on these shelves are books that I either haven't read or need to reread. And I haven't read Neuromancer. So the first book Vold has picked is Neuromancer by William Gibson, and some of you may be shaking your heads right now as to my sci-fi and fantasy cred for having not read this. But this month is going to be the month for Neuromancer. Thank you, darling. And the winner of round 2 was graphic novel. So we have like one on this shelf, some on that shelf, and over there is my whole graphic novel and manga shelf. So what are you going to be picking? I hate you.
Yeah, but you need this.
I hate you. I didn't even pass calculus, by the way. I suck at math.
Too bad. This is what you get.
This is...
It is a graphic novel.
You are not wrong. It is a graphic novel, not quite what I had in mind. This is basically a book that teaches you all about encryption and decryption through the power of manga. And Wold was so kind to get these books for himself last year. And I was very enthused by the idea when I didn't think that I was the one that had to read any of them. So, thank you for this. And round number 3 was 5-star prediction, and Wold is gonna pick a book they think is going to be a 5-star read for me. What book do you imagine I might give 5 stars?
Yeah, but shouldn't it be that I give it 5 stars?
No. No. I will veto this prompt. It is my 5-star prediction. This goes to show how well you know me and what do you think of my reading and etc. And besides, I know exactly what you would be giving me. The Art of Electronics.
No, that's not a 5-star read. That's something, if you really want to fall asleep, then you read that. In that sense, it's a 5-star read.
You really think I'm going to give this 5 stars?
Yes, it is a good book.
Luckily, I have Wold has picked a short history of nearly everything. Luckily, I also have this on audio, so I can do multitasking and listen to it at the same time, because I have had better success reading non-fiction when I've listened to it on audio. I find it easier to focus on the text and what is being told to me when I can, for example, knit or crochet at the same time. So, yeah, a short history of nearly everything is the round 3 pick. And, well, you might actually be right, because lately all of the non-fiction things that I have read have been either 5 or 4 stars. So, did you know that?
I know everything.
That's what they say, but still. So, A Short History of Nearly Everything is the pick for round 3.
And the winner of the round is Non-Human Protagonist.
I actually have quite a few books that have non-human protagonists. This one, all of the Moomin books. This goes to show how well I know my shelves. Not well at all. Autonomous has like a robot protagonist, like one of them is a robot. Naomi Novix has like a dragon is one of the protagonists. Yeah. That's all I have really. Those are the ones where I clearly know that the protagonist is
You get the robot.
Vault has picked Autonomous by Annalee Newitz, and this is a book about counterfeiting, like counterfeit drugs, fighting pharmaceutical corporations, and finding out a conspiracy where pharmaceutical companies have been manufacturing drugs that harm people, that then come to light when one of the main characters counterfeits that drug and recreates the horrible side effects that were in the original drug. And corporate droids and like corporate AI and a police officer are sent to investigate. So it's I think dual point of view. So I have been looking forward to this, like I was supposed to read it last year and when it came out, and I didn't, so now is a good time. I may not look it, but I actually am really excited about this.
A book that you did not finish last time. And you're getting one very special book that is not very long, that you did not finish, and you really should.
This one?
No, not that one. It's actually even shorter than that. And it's in my shelf.
Oh no.
It's this thing. You really need to read this.
Yes. Previously I read about 15 pages of this and promptly put it down. Time management is not a skill set that I have, really. I am very poor with my time management.
Which is why you're getting this book now for the second time.
At least the font is big. There are pictures.
Lots of pictures.
So, Time Management for Systems Administrators by Thomas A. Limoncelli, published by O'Reilly. And there you have it. This is my pile for January, and choosing to read 5 books gives me kind of a leeway to add graphic novels and other works if I have time, if I finish these more quickly, and also puts less stress on me when I know that I only have to complete 5 things. And I already found out from this round of TBR Jenga that there are some mishaps with the game, because I lost every single round, and that hurts. It really hurts. I am not a good loser, and I also have a lot of ambition that I have no skills to actually back up.
It doesn't help that you go against essentially an engineer.
Well, that too, but also I have always been good at Jenga. Jenga is the game I chose because it is my favorite childhood game. I was so good at it, and you beat me on every round, and I was like, what the hell is happening? It was horrible. And the more rounds we played, the more impatient I got, and the more I lost. So for February, either I'm going to become increasingly good at Jenga and plow through tutorials and strategies, or you will be picking the blocks with your feet to give me a handicap, and that doesn't feel nice either. That actually feels even more insulting to me. But yes, this is my January TBR. Thank you, Volt, for being a good sport and helping me, and not picking just horrible, difficult IT non-fiction for me this month, because a girl really needs some escapism.
I mean, I could have picked, there's plenty of books
yes,
that have blue.
Yes, I know.
And they had lots of pages.
Yes, I know. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments which book of these do you think I should start with, or if you have read any of these, tell me if you have enjoyed them. And tell me also if you have any improvement ideas for the game. How can I improve this game going forward in the next few months? And I will not be having a punishment for myself if I won't complete some of these, because just knowing that I have to read some of these is kind of a punishment.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. Okay.